Hi guys! So I know that I just did the 100th video last. I hate posting in progress stuff, but I'm gonna try to suck it up and post something. So since I'm doing a lot of different projects at once, I also didn't want to bombard with too much. So instead we are going to go over what I have redesigned as the lion for my show, because the lion is going to be one of the main consistent things through every chapter, and I'll put the video walking you through each chapter up here. But oh, another fun quick thing that happened, I know I made a whole video about choosing the color palette, but while working through so here is the character design for the lion figure I've created, because while in class I got a lot of feedback that like everyone understood that the lion was inspired by Aslan, but they thought that that wasn't as powerful having it inspired off of it. Like they thought that depicting God in a new way might give my art more depth and like uniqueness. So I sat down and it took a lot of thinking, and what I did was I created a creature that is a mix between a lion, a lamb, and originally a dove for the wings, but now I am leaning more of a crossover between a dove and butterfly, just because birds' wings, it's so hard to make it look like a dove that ended up looking like a hawk and stuff. So I think butterfly gives a more like spirit aspect, because you know, like the lion is God, the lamb is Jesus, and then butterfly slash dove is gonna be the spirit. So creating all those animals into one, I think, represented the Trinity a little bit more in the piece. Obviously that's a huge fallacy. Do not use it as a depiction for the Trinity. It is just a gentle nod toward the Trinity, because I know that's a huge fallacy of trying to say that God is like 3 in 1 and I'm not good at theology, so I'm not going to try to go there. It's a gentle nod to the trilogy. And so for artworks, I am first working on the Roar one, which I believe is like the 3rd, maybe 4th chapter. And because I thought that one was gonna be the most hard one, and so I thought that that would work the best. And so in order to do that, I had to do this fancy clay stuff, because I wanted it coming like, it's not on there yet, but I wanted it to be like 3D, like coming out of the painting, because I've really wanted to try 3D painting, but like make it so extra. And so this is gonna look very creepy and weird. This is not the final product. I hate showing unfinished stuff, but this is like the skeleton of like what I'm creating to go like underneath it. And like I said, it looks terrifying, but like the clay was so droopy that I could not do it all at once and just, you know, mold the lion. I had to do it in separate pieces that I will like sew and glue together, because since it's so foamy, you can like stick pins and needles in it, and so I think sewing might be a good option. So yeah, as creepy as it looks, you know, like, gonna have the the lamb ears. That looks so bad. It's not gonna look like that. But yeah, and then I've got these felt stuff that I'm gonna try for the mane. I am trying to research ways to get like the curly twirls, because you know, if it just looks like this, this looks like a lion's mane, whereas I do want it to be more of a lamb's wool, like in the drawing, like it's supposed to be like a lamb's wool, and I looked up the price for actual wool because I thought that'd be so incredible to put that in my painting. It's really expensive. We'll see what the budget looks like when I get there. But another fun thing is for the wings, as you can see it like in the picture, this is just a test, so this is not the actual colors, but I was trying to think of a way to do stained glass wings, because I've been looking more and more into stained glass and really enjoying it. But I thought that a way to make it more otherworldly, because I didn't want the wings to look really heavy, like lead lining tends to make it look. So what I found was A6000 glue, which is apparently made to glue glass. And this sounds so weird, but like, and once again, this is like a test, so these aren't the colors. I think the colors I ended up going with are a lot more opaque than I was originally thinking, but like, it stuck. It is completely, it does make me slightly nervous having bare glass in my show. Like, no one's supposed to touch it, but you're always kind of scared someone will. But even if someone does, like, people don't realize, like, once glass is ground down, like, it's not that dangerous. So I don't think it will be much of an issue. But yeah, that's going to be really cool, having the glass wings just bursting out of the painting. And I think that is all, because the video is running long and I'm trying to work on making my videos shorter. I think that's all I'm going to tell you guys for right now. But I really hope this works, because I really want it to be good. And I'll try to keep you guys more updated. I need to just suck it up and get comfortable with showing you guys unfinished work. But because in order for all the paintings to be the same level of finishedness, because I'm not going to have enough time to bring them like perfectly, like finish them perfectly, what I am trying to do is like paint them all relatively at the same time, so they're all finished at relatively the same time. Because if I do one painting at a time, like the first painting I do is I'm going to spend as much time as I can on it, and as I run out of time, the last painting's going to look so rushed and is not going to match the first painting. So I'm trying to do them all relatively at the same time in order to just make it more cohesive. But yeah, I'm a little scared. It's a rush. But I will check in with you next week and hopefully have more. There's so much prep work that I don't have much to show yet, and I'm so freaked out. But yeah, we'll see you next week.